So, good evening, Ignite Cardiff. He's small, isn't he? Hello. I'm going to talk about creativity and vulnerability because I think they go together and I think they're important. Because when creative work doesn't get finished and put out into the world, the artist loses out, and those who would have experienced the work also lose out. That may seem trivial at first, but if a piece of music, a film or a novel can help someone recover from bereavement, relationship breakdown or depression and find joy in life again, that seems pretty darn important to me. For artists and creatives, deadlines are brilliant because they make you do the work. This is the number one reason why so many art graduates stop doing creative work within 2 years of graduating, because they no longer have deadlines. And without a pressing deadline for your novel, album, body of work, it's easy to let your work slide and be carried along by the routine of the unfulfilling day job with unfulfilling results. Or for the freelancer, working from home, the lure of the biscuit tin or the fridge, or pretending to work from a coffee shop. This is called resistance. You know you have issues with resistance when your diary says 7 to 9 p.m. songwriting, and at 7 you're washing the dog, hoovering the car, washing the car, hoovering the dog, whatever, doing anything but songwriting. Creatives are also vulnerable to the lie that creative work can only be done when your muse turns up. This is called bullshit. If you wait around for inspiration, you'll never do much creative work. And creative work is work. You have to show up regardless of how you are feeling or what's going on in your life, and trust the process. Car explodes, do the work. House explodes, do the work. Cat explodes, do the work. Girlfriend implodes, just do the work, and you will find that the work itself is a great compensation. Yet another vulnerability for artists is perfectionism. So become comfortable taking risks and making mistakes. Miles Davis said, if you're not making mistakes, you're making a mistake. Mistakes are the right answer, looking for a different question. So collect right answers and search for different questions. And of course, artists are also vulnerable to criticism from others, particularly when their work throws light on aspects of our humanity which make us feel uncomfortable. Instead of looking at ourselves, we point fingers and say, how dare you write that or show that? That's disgusting. In 1992 and following, Sally Mann caused a bit of a stir and was accused of exploiting her children for her amazing body of work, Immediate Family, which was a couple of slides back. The same happened with photographers Robert Mapplethorpe and Gary Winogrand, who took this image. And then artists remind us of our ultimate vulnerability, that sooner or later our bodies will die and we will melt back into the earth or rise as smoke into the sky. The waters will close in over our heads and the world will carry on just fine without us. And we tend not to thank artists reminding us of this fact. For artists drawn to explore the unlit recesses of the human condition, there's a temptation to try and stifle the ability to feel pain and sorrow, commonly through alcohol and drugs. But you can't do this without also damaging your capacity to feel joy. And we need to be able to feel both to their full extent, because this is what it is to be a human being. So here's some advice. Find 1 or 2 people who you respect, not necessarily like, who are qualified to give you their opinion on your creative work, because they are doing their creative work. Write their names on a small piece of paper, put the paper in your wallet. The opinions of those people, along with your own, are the only opinions that now matter to you. Everyone else's opinions about your work are like this sign: sharp edges, but harmless if you don't touch it. So don't touch it. This is your personal creative pollution control system. Use it. You'll need it. You might also want to follow the instructions of Bob Dylan at Newport Folk Festival 1965 and play it fucking loud. Even if it doesn't shut your critics up, it'll be more fun for you, and that's important. But most importantly, follow the advice of Australian cartoonist and poet Michael Leunig. When the heart is cut or cracked or broken, do not clutch it. Let the wound lie open. Let the wind from the good old sea blow in to bathe the wound with salt, and let it sting. Let a stray dog lick it. Let a bird lean in the hole and sing a simple song like a tiny bell, and let it ring. Let it out, let it go, let it all unravel, let it free, and it can be a path on which to travel. Thank you.